Alrighty guys, it's currently 1:30 in the afternoon, and I know I said we were gonna start early, but let me tell you how my day started, okay? So I woke up at 7, I'm gonna take my dog out, and in the process of doing that, I sprained my ankle so bad, the same one that I had tripped on a couple days ago, and I was in so much pain, it wasn't even funny, yo. It was not even funny. It was bad. I was like, you know what, I gotta go see a doctor real quick. You know, you don't want to, when you feel that you're going to make something worse, that's how I felt. So I was like, you know what, let me just go see a doctor, it's cool. So I was like, you know what, let me just go to patient first, which is like an urgent care type. And of course, there's like 1,000 people there, so it took forever to find someone to finally see me. But anyway, so I was there for maybe about 3 hours altogether. By the time I came out, I was like, you know what, I got to go home and get breakfast. My schedule was already all messed up, for lack of a better word. So I was able to get online now. But basically, I just have a really, really bad sprain, which hurts a ton every time I walk, which is, every time I walk. So anyways, kind of threw off our whole day. But we have our first order of the day here from Kava. It was showing $6.25, I think, if I'm not mistaken, for 3 miles. Then they stacked it with this order here from Noodles and Company, 15 items. A lot of items here. So we took that stack, of course. I'm on my way to pick up the order from Noodles and Company. Yeah, we haven't gotten any emails or anything from yesterday, from that little issue we had with the Noodles and Company order where the customer tried to finesse. So hey, so far so good, right? So yeah, so the goal for today, honestly, I don't know. I want to say $100, maybe. If I do $100 today, I'll be completely happy, especially with the fact that I had a horrible morning and I'm in pain. It's not like the dog didn't say I couldn't work or anything. He just said, do super light duty. I would already consider DoorDash a super light duty job. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, we'll see how it goes. If it gets worse, or if I feel like I can't do it, then of course we'll call it a day. But anyway, so we'll get this food picked up. We'll see you guys in a bit. Food picked up here from Noodles and Company. And it was funny, I asked her, hey, so I'm sorry about what happened last night. We had the issue with the customer. She was like, that was you? And I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, now the customer's definitely lying. She's super nice. But yeah, according to her, she gave the address that I gave her that the customer had on my app, and he claims it didn't exist. That's how I know for a fact this dude was lying, because the address definitely existed. Someone definitely got his food. He definitely got his own food. Anyways, I'm going to put a screenshot here of my schedule today so you can see how crazy and hectic it looks. Let me take the screenshot right now. I thought I did earlier, but I guess I didn't. So basically it goes from 1:30 to 2:30, 3:30 to 4:30, and then 5 to 8:30. So basically the biggest gap we have here is from 2:30 to 3:30, but hopefully we can, take an order right before the 30 ends, so it can carry me as close as I can to 3 o'clock. To 3:15, because you can dash 15 minutes early, so we'll see how it goes. Or maybe it'll be busier there and I'll be able to extend my dash. It's not the end of the world, a couple of breaks here in between. Plus, it's not like I'm working the busiest hours, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we're making our first drop off here for the order we just picked up from Noodles and Company. It's huge. It's not huge. It's 15 entrees, right? On the map, I thought it was going to, okay, not the DoorDash app is messing with me. First, it told me to drop off the order here first from Noodles. Now it's telling me to drop off the other order first. What the heck? But which one is closer? I swear, man, this app is awful. I'm going to drop off the Noodles and Company order first, because that one looked closer to me when I first saw it. So, and that was the first one that originally told me to deliver to. So, regardless, they're both getting delivered, so it is what it is. We'll see you guys at the drop. Got the 2 deliveries here in the books. Currently sitting at $25.63. So not too bad for our first 2 orders. It's actually pretty great. The first one here that we dropped off from Noodles and Company was going to like a government-funded retirement home type. I've never seen it before, but the little logo looked familiar. So I definitely seen it on TV or something, some type of government housing. Getting in and getting out sucked, because you have to go through this gate, through the security, through the little screening process. They ask you a bunch of questions, COVID related questions, and I'm just trying to deliver this food. Then they're like, is the person that ordered the food a resident or a staff person? I have no idea. I'm calling the lady. She just said go through the process and drop off the food. Didn't say where. Then somebody apparently knew that the food was coming, so they came and got it. Basically, I don't have the food anymore. Someone has the food. Second drop off, it was going, like, for some reason it didn't have the actual address, like the house number. It just had the street. So it brought me to the right street, and I'm calling the lady, hey, I'm on the street, but it doesn't say which house number to go to. She's not picking up. I sent her a text, and she finally came out. So she thought it was weird that the app was still, you know, let her deliver, even though she didn't put a house number. And I agreed. It's crazy. But anyway, it's currently 1:59. So we're making our way towards the town center. Let's keep it going, guys. Next order here from Chipotle was showing $6. I want to say less than 2.5 miles. We just picked it up. The drop off is pretty easy. You got to call him when I get there. He's going to come outside and meet me. So that's awesome. And the main reason why I took it, well, for one, it was a good order, and two, it finishes earlier enough that I can take another order that's going to carry me into my next shift, hopefully, because this shift ends at 2:30 and it's currently 2:11. So I'm probably gonna drop this off in the next 5 to 6 minutes. Hopefully we get something else around the 2:25 mark maybe, and then, you know, we at least try to use up as much dead time as we possibly can, since, you know, we're not dashing. I tried extending my dash and it wouldn't let me. I guess it's not busy enough for that, but that's okay. So yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. So we got the order here from Chipotle delivered, and it ended up being a pain in the ass because this guy said to call him when I got there, right? So I get there, I'm calling him, texting him, no answer. I eventually put, you know, can't find the customer or can't hand it to him, whatever it says. And eventually this guy comes out when there's like a minute and a half left on the timer, right? And he's like, hey, is that for so-and-so? And I'm like, yeah, it is. And he's like, oh man, I'm so sorry, I have my phone on Do Not Disturb. And I was like, in my mind, why would you have your phone on Do Not Disturb if you tell me to call you? Anyways, I was kind of hoping that he wouldn't come out and I would get the return pay, you know, for bringing it back. But, you know, it is what it is. Then we got this offer here from Five Guys, which I just parked at, showing $6.50. I think it's less than 3.5 miles. We're going to go ahead and take it because we're trying to maximize our time. Technically, my dash ends in about 5 minutes. So I'm kind of hoping they stack it so we can, you know, make up some of that time until the next one starts. So we'll see how it goes. We'll keep you guys posted, guys. So as I was getting back into my car after picking up the order here from Five Guys, they sent me a stack offer from Five Guys showing $9.50. I think it was going like 4 or 5 miles the opposite direction, but that's completely okay because, like I said, technically my dash is already over. So basically we're going to drop the first order and do the second one, and I think by the time I'm done with both, it might be close enough that I can start my dash again on my next shift. So hey, it's working out for us for sure. And we didn't have to wait that long either. I was surprised because I was like, man, they just gave me the order. It's probably gonna be like a long wait, but it was really small, so I'm not entirely sure why it's paying so much. Maybe there's a lot of base pay, I don't know. But yeah, we'll see you guys at the drop off. Just got both orders dropped off, and we're currently sitting at technically for the whole day like $49.84, I think. So basically almost $50. So that was the first dash in the books. Now we were able to start another dash right away because it's busy, even though I have yet to receive an offer. But yeah, so this one runs technically now from 3 o'clock till about 4:30, if I'm not mistaken, and then from 5 to 8:30. So yeah, I mean, we basically did $50 is half the goal that I had in mind. So do I want to move it? I don't know. I mean, it's technically 3 is kind of slow. So for right now, we're gonna keep the $100 as the goal, and then of course if we get, you know, if by 5 we're already there, then we'll definitely adjust it. But as of right now, $100 still the goal. Let's go. Alrighty guys, it's currently 3:36. Last time we checked in was about 3 o'clock. And about 10 minutes ago, I got this offer here from Total Wine showing $18.25, 2 items, 12.1 miles, taking me way out of my zone. But I'm taking this strictly for cash flow. We just picked it up here from Total Wine. It's just 2 imported beer 6-packs or whatever from like Japan. It's just, I'm sure it's a ton of base pay. I'm not expecting a huge tip, if any at all, to be honest. But again, purely cash flow. It is going to take me 29 minutes to get to the customer's house. But again, honestly, it's fine. From 3 to like about, what, 3:20, we got nothing but garbage. And around 3:20 is when the order came in. I said, you know what? Let's go ahead and take it. So yeah, we're basically 29 minutes away, or 11 miles. So it is what it is. We'll see you guys on the next one. Still making our way to the drop off. There's a huge accident in front of me. I'm gonna see if I can flip the camera so you guys know what I'm talking about here. There's like a gas tanker, oil tanker. Look. Oh man, I can't even flip this camera. Hold on. Give me 1 second. So if you guys can see over there, yeah. So I've been stuck in this single lane for forever, hoping to get around it. Ay, what a pain in the butt. Hopefully everyone's okay. Let's go. Hey guys, got the order delivered, and let me tell you, it was a pain in the butt because there was no way to get into this lady's building, right? So I'm calling her. She said, yeah, go to the back of the building. You're gonna see a white door. A white door that's not labeled, and just open it and go through there. I'm like, what? So I'm over here looking at any white door in the back, and I'm like, I'm sorry, everything I find is locked. Then she's like, okay, well, go towards the Senor Tequila. You're gonna see a white door, open that door. And I opened the door, and it's like to like the boiler room of this restaurant. And she's like, yeah, go through there. And I'm like, are you sure? Because it doesn't look like this is connected to the building you live in. And then she's like, you know, it's okay, just stay there. I wanna come downstairs. And I could tell she was getting frustrated, and I was getting frustrated. Because she was like, well, people don't have a hard time finding this place. And I was like, I've never been here before. So I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about, you know. Anyway, she came downstairs. She was like on the opposite side of where I was at. So then she showed me where the door was at. Like, I'm ever gonna go back here. I'm not. But at least now I know. And the off chance that I ever do go back there. It's the most random door, like, you know, double doors, white, no labeling, nothing. You're supposed to open that and then you're inside a building. I don't know, it's kind of sketchy to be honest. But currently 4:20, so we spent a lot more time doing this order than I wanted to because of that accident. I was stuck behind, like we were on this ramp for a solid 20 minutes. It was just not moving. You know, I can't even speak. Oh my God. So yeah, I mean, in the end, it's $18.25 in the books, so it is what it is. Alrighty, guys, so we're back at the town center. I literally just parked, currently $4.48, and then we got this huge offer here from, what's it called? Total Wine. Now, it's going at like the very edge of literally my zone / my state. It's going all the way up there. I've never even been up there, I don't think so. But it's 4 items. 12 miles for $25 from Total Wine. And you know what? We took it right away. We're currently sitting at $63 with 63 cents. The last hour and a half have been not necessarily rough, but we got stuck in traffic going there. We got stuck in traffic coming back. But in the end, it was $18.25 in the book, so I couldn't really argue too much with that. On this one right here, the traffic won't really be an issue because when you go up there, it's just houses. So I'm curious to see what the base pay is and the tip. And my biggest worry, to be honest, is the signal. Up there, I have Verizon. Signal up there for Verizon is usually garbage, which makes it hard to, you know, complete the order. Although it is easier now because now I don't have to scan people's IDs. You just verify it. So, I mean, if I see them and that's who they are and that's who it is, then I can just drive a little further down the road and then say, that I delivered it. I don't know. So we're making our way towards Total Wine right now. The delivery time is 5:40. It's currently 4:49. I'll be in Total Wine in like 5-6 minutes. Hopefully I find everything. There's no line. I can probably be back on the road around 5:10 maybe 5:05. So yeah, I mean, I think 5:40 might be a pretty accurate time, to be honest. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, we got the order here picked up from Total Wine. It was 4 wine bottles that come up to just shy of $50. So I'm not expecting a huge tip. I'm expecting a huge base pay. Because again, they only ordered like $44 worth of wine. So anyways, 20 minutes away, about 10 miles. We'll see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, just got the order here from Total Wine delivered. And to my surprise, I had a $15.50 tip and the rest was base pay. So shout out to the customer for understanding the value of tipping, because if not, I really doubt she would have gotten her wine as fast as she did. But also, DoorDash is smart. See, Total Wine, it showed the complete payout. If they would have just, you know, showed what they normally show, you know, 12, 10 bucks, whatever, no one's gonna take that because it's going too far. So anyways, we're currently sitting at, if I'm not mistaken, almost $93. The goal was 100 bucks, so I'm pretty confident we're gonna be able to crush that. Now anything else we do after that is just a bonus. It's currently 5:31. We're about 20 minutes away here from the town center. So around 5:50, maybe 6, we'll be back in our zone. Hopefully we get something along the way to keep it going. Let's go. Guys, as we're getting back to the town center, we got our order here. Our first official order from dinner from Santini, showing 625. I think like 2.5 miles. Jumped on it right away. So hopefully the food's ready. We'll see you guys on the next one. Let's get the food picked up from Santini's, and they actually sent me a stack offer from Santini's. I believe it was showing $6, 1 additional mile. We ended up waiting a few minutes for that order because they had just received it. But we got it pretty quick, you know, so no complaints here. Making our way towards the first drop off. We'll see you guys in a bit. Guys, we're back in the town center after dropping the last 2 orders off. We got this over here from Potbelly showing $7.26, random amount. I'm not expecting anything on top, but you know, $7.26, 2 miles. I said, hey man, if I don't take this, I feel like I'm gonna have some negative energy coming my way. So we took it, we just picked it up. We're gonna get back on the road. Currently 6:15, already crushed the goal of $100. So let's keep it going, guys. Hey guys, after doing the dropper from Potbelly, we got a bunch of garbage, and then I got this offer here from Glory Days, $6.25. I think it's like 2.5 miles or less. So we went ahead and accepted. I'm already here. I don't see anything on the shelf, so I'm gonna give them a few more minutes. Hey, we might even do 150 without even trying. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off here from Glory Days. A little bit of a hassle dropping it off. There's a house in between 2 apartment buildings. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but I found it. Then I made it back to the town center, declined a bunch of garbage. Then we took this order here from Chick-fil-A showing $6.25, less than 3 miles. So we're gonna go ahead and get that picked up. Let's go. Doing the last drop off from Chick-fil-A, we took this offer here from Outback Steakhouse. We made it all the way back to the town center, and then I told myself, you know what? If it's busy, we're gonna go ahead and keep it going since we started off kind of late, you know, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel tomorrow in the morning because of my ankle. So anyways, we got the food picked up. We did a little bit of waiting, but that's okay. I think it was showing 750, less than 3.5 miles. So we're gonna go ahead and keep it going, like I just said, until it dies down. Currently 7:30 in the morning. Oh my God, I'm tripping. 7:30 at night. I think we're sitting around 125, not counting this current order. So hey, we might even do 150. Who knows? Let's go. Just got the order dropped off here from Outback Steakhouse, and I don't know what's going on with the app. But as soon as I finished doing my last drop off, the app froze. When I got back on, it ended my dash. I can't even get back on now because the map is gray. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this as a sign from above to just go ahead and call it a night. We finished at $134.89. So basically 135, which I think is great. We did drive a lot of miles though, compared to most days, but that's okay. You know, today was a cash flow type of day. We needed to make up some ground, and I think we did. I think we did decent, to be honest. We started at like 110, I think, or definitely 1 o'clock plus, you know, so that's crazy. So I think if I would have been able to start early like I wanted to, we could have done 200 plus for sure. The plan for tomorrow is, well, it all depends on how I wake up and how I feel with my ankle, but I'm pretty confident that, you know, regardless of how I feel, we're gonna tough it out because we gotta, you know, we got some ground to make up. You know, we got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday left. Then we can make it happen. My goal for each of those days is going to be $200 a day, just so I can finish right around $1,000 a week, give or take. But yeah, so I'm going to put up all my numbers here for you guys to check out. Thank you so much for coming along on my dash. Please consider subscribing. We'll see you guys tomorrow.